Phew, it's cold outside today. Hello YouTube friends. Glad you visited my channel today. I'm Mary Lou. I'm prepping a wine glass for a future snow scene painting, like these examples. This is a two-part series. The white base-coated glass is what we are painting in this video. The snow scene will be painted in a future video. By the end of this episode, you will have learned how to base coat glass for a future painting. It doesn't always snow here in winter. So outside, when a river of rain runs through our area, it feels peaceful and safe to be focused in painting a winter scene inside. It's stormy outside today. So let's begin by mixing the paint. You will need a piece of glass or ceramic tile to use as a mixing surface, a palette knife, and enamel white glass paint and heavy mineral oil. The flat surface on this melted bottle works well for mixing paint. Open the vial and pour a small amount of the white glass enamel powder onto the glass. The powder is sold in these small glass or plastic vials. Squeeze a small drop of mineral oil onto the powder. Use your palette knife to mix mineral oil and powder. The paint needs to be mixed to the consistency of toothpaste. If it is too dry, add another small drop of mineral oil. I like to store mineral oil in these small dropper bottles. Scoop the mixed paint onto the palette knife. Transfer the paint to an airtight container. This palette is purchased. However, you can use a metal or plastic container with a tight-fitting lid. Scrape the paint off the palette knife onto the glass on the palette. Write the paint name and manufacturer on the paper under the glass. Spray the glass with glass cleaner and buff clean with a paper towel. You can also wash the glass in soap and water. Avoid using leaded glass crystal as it might melt in the kiln. Use inexpensive glass for this painting method. We're going to stamp the glass with a rubber stamp. You will need balsam of copaiba oil and mineral oil and a flat brush. I use sable or squirrel hair brushes with oils. This stamp isn't legible, it's really Greeking. That means it has unintelligible words. Load the flat brush in copaiba oil, then blot slightly. Then load with white enamel paint and begin painting the impressions on the stamp. After the stamp is painted, set it on a stable surface. Take the glass and roll it over the stamp. Repeat this process until you have covered the glass with the impressions of the stamp. As you stamp the image onto the glass, you will know when the design feels just right. With the flat brush, start filling in the areas with white paint. Be sure to leave some letters exposed, just like the example of the glass laying next to my hand. The white area is the foundation for the actual snow scene, which is painted later. On this brush, the white glass paint is mixed with balsam of copaiba oil. This is a drying oil that keeps the paint from running down the side of the glass when it's cured or fired in an electric kiln. If the paint is gummy, lightly dip your brush into the mineral oil, which will help smooth out the paint. The addition of mineral oil to the balsam of copaiba oil will help smooth the paint. However, use caution as too much mineral oil will cause the paint to run down the glass in the kiln. Balsam of copaiba oil dries before kiln firing. However, mineral oil does not, which is why you want to keep more of the copaiba oil on your brush than mineral oil. To get a smoother paint texture, hold the brush near the handle tip, which gives you a feather-light brush stroke. Now that the white base coat is complete, it needs to be fired in an electric kiln at cone 022 or around 1087 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the glass after it is fired in the kiln. Now it is perfectly primed for painting a snow scene. The snow scene will be demonstrated in a later video. The final snow scene will look a lot like this example. Thank you for watching my video today. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.